What's up, everybody? It's Tim with BassRoots Fishing, and today we're doing something a little different. NC Marine hooked us up with the ride, so they're going to be sponsoring this video today. This is BassRoots on the boat, and today we got Mr. Julio Hennessey with us.
See me though, yeah.
So what we're going to do, we're at Jordan Lake. We're going to roll around, fish a little bit, hopefully catch some fish. If not, that's fine. You're going to get to know this man as we roll. So enjoy the ride.
Y'all, tell you what, fishing got a lot of stuff that people don't realize is in the top ball with it, bro.
Exactly. So Julio, you mind if I ask you some questions while we're on film?
Man, go right ahead, bro.
All right. You know, a lot of people don't know that you're a comedian, man. So tell us about your comedy, man. What got you into that?
Well, about 5 years ago, a friend of mine, I was doing parody rap. You know if you know what parody rapping is?
Oh yeah, like making fun of things.
Yeah, I was trying to be the next Weird Al Yankovic, pretty much. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
And,
like one of the few white rappers that actually made it.
He was funny though.
He was funny, man. Yeah.
I always appreciated his style, man. He wasn't scared to to push the envelope on anything.
Oh, absolutely.
So I met I was out there at an open mic for the rappers, which is what I was doing I would do my parody and all. Then here come all the gangster rap. So you'd be laughing at my songs. And then next thing you know, you want to shoot somebody.
Oh God.
Another player, but that's how I started. And then that my first time at the Comedy Zone open mic down there. And I've been chasing the mic ever since, man. It's great. I love bringing people joy because life's crazy, bro.
Yeah,
and,
absolutely.
In a drop of dime, something can change your whole life up. And right in the moment, you're down. You don't know what you're gonna do. You're like, man, where am I going? And if I give you a minute of break from that, you come in, laugh at what I'm saying, or I give you something to forget the troubles of your life right there. That's a blessing. That's also I call it a form of ministry also. If people says, ain't just preachers out here, saving the world. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Comedians save the world one laugh at a time.
I can actually 100% agree with that. Even in the Bible, it says that God has a purpose for everybody. And I don't mean to make this in a ministry type of way or even in a religious type of way. Yeah. But they say God has a purpose for everybody, and if your purpose is to bring people joy and laughter, whether it's through comedy on stand-up or whether it's just bring joy to people looking at them every day and saying hello and brightening somebody's day,
right?
That positive experience, you don't know what you're doing to that person, outside of making them smile. I mean, you could be taking that guy that is on the edge of committing suicide, make him laugh and make him think twice about his life, and his decisions, and that is life altering, not just for you, but for that person as well.
I mean, yeah, I had people have, after the show, had said, hey man, what you said was hilarious, man. I forgot everything I was going through today. I forgot about it just long enough to come here, and that's what it's all about. I mean, that's what makes it, for me. That's the part I like to hear when somebody says, man, I was going through a rough time, but you so dang on crazy. I forgot about everything I was going through for these 20 minutes that I got to sit here and listen to you and hear what you do. You know what I'm saying? So for 20 minutes, that person did not care about, or wasn't dwelling on what had them down, what was going on for that minute, bro.
It's like an escape from their reality to a point where they can relax, like a relaxing escape from reality.
I mean, if you don't want to, indulge in alcohol, and if you don't want to indulge in other substances that's not legal at the time right now due to government restraints. Right. I think at the time right now.
Cheese crackers. Cheese crackers. What the fuck?
But anyway. But that's, laughter it can be addictive. It's also,
and it's contagious too, man. It's super contagious. Like, if you ever seen a person laughing and like, they laugh so daggone hard, and you're like, why are they laughing so hard? And then you realize why they're laughing, and then it makes you laugh too because it's
you like,
contagious.
well, I should catch on too, man. I should catch
Yeah.
something funny. So
Exactly.
and that's my brand. My brand's called is Catch the Funny. So my comedy is sometimes I can I know what I'm saying. It's up to you to catch it.
Yeah. Yeah, you got to catch that funny.
Man,
like it's got
when
those
they
little
catch it.
underlying tones in it. Like,
Yeah.
are you gonna laugh at that? All right. So with that, I mean, you talk about being positive and making and changing people's lives and people laughing. So, have you ever had a really bad heckler?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It's like tell me your worst heckling experience.
Probably my first couple years of comedy, I had to go to Savannah for a show.
That's in Georgia, right?
Yeah. It was Savannah, and I was down there, and it was a lady. She had been heckling everybody all night.
Okay.
Like, she was picking on my host. She's picking on whoever. She just keep on running her mouth. And when I got on stage, she started talking about my host. And I was like, you know what? I went left field. He wasn't talking about me, but you talking while I'm trying to work.
Right.
And you picking on somebody that ain't on stage. So I went in pretty hard on it. I don't want to go into detail what I said because we're trying to keep this a
PG.
friendly. Yeah, PG. Everybody can watch the episode.
Yeah. Try to keep it PG as possible.
Yeah, but I made her feel bad. I was happy too. I was happy. My fiance said, "Honey, you have to do that." Yes, I did. She
And,
called the dogs out. So roof. Here I go. So yeah.
And, I think that's every comedian has that heckler that they really just can't stand. Like that's I think to be heckled as a comedian,
Right.
it's almost like working at an automotive shop, and you're gonna have that one customer that's so meticulous about their vehicle and so uptight that if their stereo was at volume 12 when they dropped it off, and it's at 10 or 13 when they picked it up.
Messed up my car.
You done ruined everything.
Tore up my car.
So I think it does come with the territory, but at that point, I mean, yeah, you gotta kind of like take that in jest, but you got a job to do. You know what I mean?
I mean, I think and some people think that.
You need to back up.
You good. The styles of comedy, man. I think everybody's with me it's like some people razz people, some people purposely, go out there and pick on people.
Do we need to back up? Do we need to back up?
A little bit, you can. I feel like when it comes to comedy, when I'm out there, you didn't pay for me to pick on you.
Yeah, I'm gonna spin it around for you.
Be careful, you bottom out. Be careful. You bottoming out, bro. I got it. We're good.
You got it?
Uh-huh.
All right.
Go straight forward. But I think, some people like to be picked on, but I'm not gonna be the one to talk about you
Right.
in the middle of the show. My goal is to make you happy.
Yeah, but I think if you're heckling and you're being that kind of person, I think you might kind of deserve it, though.
You do. Don't get mad.
We're gonna go back over that way.
Don't get. It's like going to Subway, and you're gonna hop back and make your own sub. Don't get mad when you forget the oregano. You was making your own sub. You know oregano
Of
is
all the things that you chose oregano.
All the vinegar.
Of all the
you know what I'm saying?
toppings, he's like, the oregano. That
All
makes
the
the
vinegar.
sandwich. The oregano makes the sandwich.
They do. When they had a good sub without oregano, oil, and vinegar, you missing out.
I get down on the oil and vinegar now. I get down on the oil and vinegar.
But yeah, I think when it comes to comedians too, like a lot of people think we're always funny or always happy. Like some of us are have the worst problems going on, but we have to ignore the problems
ignore
and
that.
still do the job and get you to, give you a good time. So
And, I was actually about to ask you about that because of, the whole thing with like Robin Williams was he was constantly depressed.
right,
But anytime that he had the screen on him, he had a camera on him, that dude was on. He was on constantly.
right,
It's got to take a toll on you at some point.
yeah.
And
Sometimes you do get like, man, do I have to go out here and do this today? Or you had a show, you had booked for a show, but you didn't know that somebody in the family's gonna pass away or something's gonna happen to somebody close to you. So you still do that show though, So
yeah, because that's your livelihood at that point. Yeah.
it's a fine line, balance in life. I bounce around other people, especially what you do.
So, how did you get into fishing?
Well, last year during the pandemic, right when it hit, I was working a part-time job at night, and I ended up running into old Zach hauling bass at the gas station.
Okay. He's talking about BassRoots team member Zach Wood, hauling bass TV.
So it was funny because he come in there, had his hat on. I said, "Hey, you know how to catch fish, huh?" He said, "Well, I tend to think so."
I tend to think so.
Yeah. I was like, "I got a pond in the backyard. Come by and fish the pond."
Right.
And so he came by the house. We started fishing my pond. And then he was like, "Hey, man, I know about a tournament. Let's do a tournament." Well, all right, well, cool, you know. Why not? What's I'm doing during the pandemic? Nothing else. So
we got number of time at this point.
But I mean, I used to fish when I was young. But when going to college and then life hits you back, you kind of miss some of the things you did when you were younger, when you had less responsibilities.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So when I got involved with Slate Nation, man, the love for fishing came back, and I went from having two rods to 8. Like 4 months. Like,
you got the bite on that. Like you got the fishing tackle bite.
My first rod starting back was the catfish rod. I didn't know it was a catfish rod. So I had a big giant catfish rod bass fishing.
Hey,
hilarious.
Did it catch fish?
It did. It did. I caught my first frog was on the catfish pole.
Nice.
My first frog bite was on a catfish pole, bro.
And it's like with the Slate Nation stuff. It's funny you say you weren't even like, hey, I want to do this like as a tournament thing. It was like he asked you to be his partner. You're like, sure, why not, whatever. You were just like, you really just want to have fun with it. And then you guys, with you not having fished for quite a while, you guys ended up getting what, third place for the year?
Third place by half an inch.
By half an inch. Because Slate Nation goes by total length, not by weight.
Total inches, yeah. So
when you talk about a half inch, dude, that's one catch that shrunk while it was getting caught. I mean, a half an inch over the span of, what was it, like 6-7 months altogether?
Yeah, we fished. I mean, we had 12 events, right?
Yeah, so we had 12, and you guys fished 11 of them.
Yeah, missed one.
And I mean, to pull out third and not have like a lot of recent experience, that's amazing, man.
A lot of weight. I mean, I did my part.
I'm stuck.
When times was rough and we need a fish, and man, thankfully I was able to pull on a boat. But my teammate Zach held down a lot of the weight until I found my niche. I caught my personal best last year, and it was beauty, man. Y'all picked on me good on the Slate Nation stuff. Y'all put the duck face memes up about me getting my PB. I appreciate that.
Oh, I'll make sure I insert a picture of that right now. You can see that. For those that haven't seen that picture, you're gonna see one in 3, 2, 1. It's definitely going on there.
They gave me heck, y'all. They was like, oh yeah, look at Julio, Mr. PB. Oh yeah, we all get caught up over here. I got it though. That banjo, boy, you hot. That banjo pop.
The banjo pop.
Hey y'all know what I was doing. I got a shaky head on here, and sometimes you get stuck. Instead of you think you got to throw it away, just give it an old banjo pop.
Boing,
boing, boing,
boing, boing,
yep.
boing, 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 boing.
And sometimes I power it out, but yeah. So Slate Nation definitely was fun, man. Small boats. No, not a. Oh, I'm cutting that, bro. Yeah, I'm done with that one. I messed that up. We ain't going to get that.
You got that line cutter back there, boy.
We ain't going to get that.
Shout out to line cutters. We have on this boat currently, we have 2 flat mount line cutters.
Yeah.
That are mounted on the boat, one in the front, one in the back. I have my my line cutter's zipper pull.
I got the ring.
He's got the ring on it. I got my zipper pull somewhere. There it is. I got my zipper pull. It's actually on the line cutter's little lanyard here. Line cutter's hat. Shout out to line cutters.
Yeah, line cutters. Hey man, I love this ring, bro.
Hooking it up today.
Not more than a wedding ring. I'm gonna say that now, but I love my ring. You gotta be careful.
You're only saying that on camera.
You gotta be careful. You start talking about rings. The ones you like to wear, don't
Yeah.
wear.
I love this ring.
I love this ring. I never take it off.
And she's gonna be like, if you like that one so much, let me get you another one.
But yeah, man, it's like I said, I definitely enjoy it. It's good, enjoy that that experience, getting back to something you like. You know what I'm saying? I
Oh
think
yeah, absolutely.
people in life tend to, forget about the small things, slow down and do what makes you happy, man. Do what brings you a little bit of joy. Life's too short to be out here just doing stuff and not being happy with what you're doing.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So all right, so this is like my random Julio quote.
Okay.
So we were setting up the BassRoots website with all the team members, and I sent you over the information. I said, hey, I need this information for you to put on the website.
Right.
And one of the questions was your favorite setup. Like, I'm asking for like a rod and reel setup, like what kind of line,
Right.
your favorite bait. And y'all wouldn't believe his response was, whatever I could throw a fluke on. But here's the thing, he throws a fluke on everything.
Yeah.
It's like,
I throw a fluke on a shaky head.
he said,
I throw a fluke
if I could throw a fluke on it, that's all I need.
Hey, listen to me.
That could be a million
I
different
was the
setups.
king last year, bro.
That's all he threw last year was flukes.
Listen, if you look on one of the videos on Hauling Bass, I caught him top water on the fluke. Seriously, I caught him top water. So I call myself the fluke king, bro. I love the flukes. I love the fluke. Like I got a donkey rig right now tied up.
With double flukes.
Double flukes.
They got two of them on there. It's a 2-for-1 shot.
If you don't think I love the fluke, I got a donkey rig on right now. I love the fluke.
All right, so I'm gonna ask a series of, quick questions. Just shout out your best of the two. All right, so I'm gonna give you two options for each question, and you just tell me which one you prefer. All right.
All right.
Lakes or rivers?
Lakes.
All right.
Yeah, that river was rough at one time.
All right. So lakes or oceans?
I've never been fishing a lot of oceans yet, but I'll do good as saltwater fishing real soon though. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So boat or bank?
Boat.
I'm on a motherfucking boat.
Yeah, boat. I'm sorry. I mean, I fish, but man, once you get on a boat, you actually got to get into the water. You don't want to bank fish no more.
Clear water or murky water?
Ooh, I like it dirty.
I like it dirty.
Well, dirty, you really can pull out different stuff. Go more dark colors. You ain't got to worry about your leaders and stuff. Like I run braid.
Yeah, you can run straight braid.
You don't got to worry about no leaders in murky water, right? You know what I'm saying? But when it clear up, like right now we got nice clear water, a little bit clear. I am tying on my leaders, so I like it dirty. I like it dirty.
All right, Pepsi or Coke?
Man, it depends on what I'm eating.
KFC or Bojangles?
Bojangles.
All right, Bojangles or Popeyes?
Man, love that chicken for Popeye.
You know the man's in love when he got the damn theme song stuck in his head.
I mean, compared to KFC, bro, like KFC ain't even real chicken no more. And Bojangles be tripping, man. It's too greasy. Half the Cajun season be on the skin of the chicken. Don't even be in the meat no more. Like the whole recipe messed up, man. They just messing up everything right now.
Yeah, I mean, I think a lot of that has to do with the current situation the United States is in with having to cut back costs because things are so expensive.
We're gonna blame bad chicken.
we blame it COVID for everything. Absolutely.
You gonna blame bad chicken preparation on COVID?
Yes.
Man, COVID getting a rap for everything. I'm telling you.
It had look. COVID did some damage, man. It did more damage than El Nino. You understand? Everybody. And everybody was blaming El Nino for shit for years.
Everybody felt El Nino.
If you don't remember El Nino.
You remember El Nino? You remember Tupac, but anyway.
You remember Tupac, you don't remember El Nino?
But yeah, man, it's just you crazy. I'm nuts. I'm sitting here, y'all retiring on. I could not allow him to go over there and dig me out of another hole. So, I'm going with something else. Going back to the shaky head though.
All right.
What else you got for me today, sir?
Well, we'll get to it. We're gonna shoot the breeze.
I feel like I'm a Bass Pro fisherman. I ain't even pro yet.
We're gonna shoot the breeze, man, while we fish. So, you can ask me questions too.
Ooh.
You can talk about life things. Talk about fishing things. We talking.
Yeah.
Have a good time.
But one thing I will say, this whole off season, I've called you.
Yeah.
Asked questions, and then you said it. Then I've been doing my own research, and that's why I'm excited just about being back on the water,
Yeah.
so I can try all my new techniques out.